What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Blue Ridge Western Railroad. Still difficult for me to say that whole thing, but anyway, we're back here on the railroad, and we are looking at the trains down in Silva right now. As you'll recall, I did not do trains and coffee on Sunday this week, so you are back here on the railroad, and you can see that our train is still ready to go from here to Whittier. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull that over there. We've got some things we got to do over here in Silva, and we got some things we got to do over in Whittier. So let's get this guy going, and we're going to bring up our map, and we can I can show you the new thing on the railroad while we make our way over to Whittier, and or yes, Whittier, and it's sitting right here. So we will jump to this spot. No, it's not right there. It's right up here. So we're going to jump to this spot right here. And you will see our new GP38. It's still a work in progress, and it is looking fantastic right now. I think I want to change up a little bit. I want to make it a little bit more red, white, and blue. I was just kind of messing with it before I started recording and realized how many options there actually were for this engine. And let's go ahead and select that guy, and this guy is going to be doing all the log stuff between here and Conley Creek. So that's what it'll be doing. And yeah, so that's what we've got going on here. Let's bring our train. Let's bring this up. He is this, I believe it's the 101 here. So we're going to bring it all the way up to here, which is 11 miles. 11 miles. For that guy to go. We can jump over and not sure why he's backing up. Oh, he's getting around. Okay, all right, oh, yeah, we got her. Anyway, we've got it going here. So we're gonna get this guy. He's gonna get going. He's charging up his brake lines. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful. All right, so that guy is on his way. So what we want to do is we want to bring over the 200, and we need to move some of these cars. So while this guy is going, we need to put some of these cars into this spot over here on my right. So we'll bring him over. Then we'll check out the 3000 here. So there is our 3000 series locomotive. And what we need to do first is, I think all of the cars over here at Conley Creek, let's go check on them real fast. They are filled up, I believe. Yeah, and these are all ready to go down to Silva. So what we need to do is we need to come over here, and I believe we need to start by, let's see, this is going to be a pull this train out kind of deal. So we need to come over here and pull out this train. And then we can do the backing out of all the rest of them. Okay, so we need to come over to here. And we need to attach to, so we're just going to send this all the way. We need to set it to waypoint. So we'll get over to there. Oh, she's looking good. We got some air conditioning up on top for the engineer, which is me. Actually, I'm running this train. I just want to sit down. Open the window. Nice, lovely. All right. Lots of things going on. Might as well turn the AC on. Right, could be hot in here. Could be hot. Oh, we can hit the sand. Now we could see that the ditch lights are flashing. So it's kind of cool. It's a neat engine. I really like it. So GP38 is going to be running all the log cars, so it'll come back and get all of these and take them back. I guess that's what we're going for here. Not sure what we'll do with the SD7s. One thing I did change was, okay, so we're good here. So we need to grab, okay, So we need to put these over here in the Parson Tannery, which goes right here. Oh, handbrake applied. Let's actually connect all that up. This is a heavy car. It's a heavy load. It's 1,000 tons. Get them going. Now, see, I never checked to see if I could do... Oh, see, this only has to customize. So the other one, the 3000 series, over here, when you go to the equipment, you have a build, which gives you all of these options to change all the parts, the paint. You can create a preset, all of that jazz. So once I finally get this, you know, in the scheme that I want it to be, so if I want to do like more of a red, white, and blue scheme for it, then I can save all of that and apply that to the rest of the engine, rest of the SD38s, which is very, very cool. Like, I really like that option. Okay, they're going to be a while. Let's go back over here to the 200. That is a big old train right there. That's a big old train. Actually, I don't know how many of these paperboard ones we're going to actually need, because, well, I guess there's 3 there. So we can put as many in there as it'll take, I guess. Which is probably only like a couple. We could throw the other ones on the siding over here. Again. So I did decide, like, I was thinking in the last episode, I was like, oh, I want to do the biggest trains, yada, yada, yada. I'm just going to do all this stuff. I decided against that. And what I did was I just set the tannery, for right now, I set the tannery and the paperboard up to a level 5 for their whatever. Anyway, so they're level 5, and we'll see what that does when it comes to the next day on the railroad. We'll see if that makes a difference. How many cars we get, how much consumption there is, etc., etc. Excuse me, yawn there. That will also allow us to figure out how many pulpwood cars we actually need down here. So there is a pulpwood place that we're not utilizing yet, which is over here in Barker's. Right here. This is a pulpwood, so it'll hold 4 cars, which means we would need 8 total to put in. We would need 8, so we'd put 4 in here, and then we'd have 4 stashed for later usage. Later usage. Okay, we can disconnect here. Throw on that handbrake, and we will connect up here. And that does not have a handbrake on, does it? No. All right, well, now we'll put this one over here. We'll put as many as we can in here, and then we'll put the rest on the other spot over here. I honestly thought the paperboard would use more cars than what it does, but it doesn't. The tannery actually uses probably more cars than the paperboard, which... that's fine. I'm sure there's a thing that tells me all of that. Like, probably in the locations let's see, paperboard consumes 3 cars a day, and the tannery does 3 cars a day. So I guess they're 3 cars a day each, but maybe when it's tier 5, it'll do more cars per day. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Get waiting on this guy up here. 3,000 still on his way. Check on him. Where's he at on the map? Oh, he's almost there. Fantastic. The 100 is... don't know. They're not to the horseshoe yet. They're cruising along, though. Yeah, there's that track right there that we would need to drop off pulpwood cars to. So we'll jump back over to the 200, and he's ready to go. So how many cars? We can split her right here, which is good to know. And I think it was the third one, right? Yeah. All right, so we will take the rest of these cars and just put down here at the end. Right there. Fantastic. Tab will bring up the things over the top of the car. So if you're new here, some of the things that I'm doing, so to automatically open the, I think they're called angle cocks, right? Am I correct in saying that? Yeah, angle cock. Excuse me. To open and close those, so like when you're attaching or detaching the glad hands, you can hold shift and click on them, and that'll open and close the glad hands. And then you can also hold shift on the coupler, and it should also open or close the glad hand, or the angle cocks when you click on the thing. I'll show you here in a second. So right here, I'm going to disconnect that, so I can hold shift and click the coupler, and you can see how it closed the angle cocks automatically. You can do that manually with just the mouse. Also, the same thing is if you disconnect the glad hands and you hold shift, it also does the same thing. So like if I hold shift and connect it, well, I can't because this is disconnected, but yeah, if I hold shift and, okay, so I can show you actually over here. So you can see they're open here. If I hold that and shift and disconnect them, yep. So there you go. Well, there you go. I'll put the handbrake on, just in case they decide to roll. We're going to put him over. I'm actually just going to put it right here, because I don't know that there's any cars over here that need to be... Oh, I've got one. Oh, that's these. Okay, never mind. I was like, wait, do I have ones that go to the interchange now? We're at the wrong spot. So I don't think we have any that go to the interchange right now, over here at least. So We'll jump over to the 3000. It's connected up to these units. Let's get it. Again, I'm going to hold shift, click that. We're going to remove that. So we're going to push it into the siding over here. We're going to put it all the way down to right here. Because we're going to need, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I've got to pull these two cars out anyhow. They're full, right? Yeah, they're all going to the paperboard. So they've all got to go. We might switch some of the, I don't know. We have to figure out how many cars we have that go to the paperboard and then switch them with some of those need to also go to the tannery. Probably split them in half, really. I'm assuming that this is not going to be a problem for this, for the 3000 here. It's very bright. It's very bright. Honestly, we could just put it right here. And we're going to grab this core right here. Core. So the thing is, we'll have to run this backwards, which is fine. I don't know that it cares. I do like it. You get to see a little bit of the diesel smoke, you know. I do believe that this is a mod. For the most part, every mod that I have in the game is just rolling stock or engines. I do have the map mod in the game, which is, I love it. Like, it's very good. I love knowing where, so you kind of generally have to start figuring out what the colors mean. And then you'll know where things start to go. Just kind of at a glance, so you don't always have to jump over and look at where those are. Now, I don't know. Let me see if... Oh, yeah, you can select it. You can just click it, and it selects it. So I can say, oh, well, this one needs to go to the paperboard. Let's handbrake. Put that on there. We'll come over and pick that guy up. I was thinking at some point, I was like, oh, you know what'd be great is if you could use a controller on this, but this is not... I don't know that you can use a controller. It's all slide, you know, like using your mouse to slide kind of deal. So there's not a way to specifically select. I don't know that it could work, is what I'm saying. But it would be cool, and I would love to build my own control. I know there's a rail driver out, and people that have the rail driver, you know, that would be awesome to use in this game, is the rail driver. But since I don't have a rail driver, I was like, oh, I wonder if I could build something. Because, you know, I'm handy and all that. All right. All right. I think what we need to do, honestly, is get all of our um, pulpwood cars. Yes, pulpwood cars. Get them all together, see where they go, and then figure out what we need to do to split them between the two destinations. You know what I mean? We'll put them all at the destinations and then say, oh, you guys go here and you guys go here. I don't know. I need to figure it out, is what I'm saying. So far, he's not having an issue here. 665 tons. Past weekend was Father's Day here in the U.S., so happy belated Father's Day to any of you fathers out there. Both my boys text me, happy Father's Day. Actually, my oldest son did that at like 12:46 a.m. I was asleep, but it was midnight for me, but it was only, what was that? It'd have been like uh, 9 o'clock for him. He lives on the East Coast or the West Coast. My other son, my youngest son, lives on the East Coast, and I'm here now in Eastern Tennessee. So we're kind of just all over the place. Oh, it's moving, bro. What are we at, run 8? Oh, we're at notch 8 right now. Might have had to might have had to hit the sand there for a second. Sidewall heater. What we got over here? Flash with horn. Oh. Oh, we don't have any lights on. Oh, I like that. We'll do that. Okay. So, let's jump down here to this guy on the end. We will release that. Find the middle here. Connect those guys up. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this on all back over here. We're going to grab all of these logs. Oh, that's Control G, not Control H. 200 is good. Oh, the 100 is all the way down here now. Well, would you look at that? That's fantastic. That is a long, long load of cars. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to bring... I wonder which way it's going to do it. We need to bring the... Well, how many cars are there for this? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cars, which I think would fit into here. So let's move this up. Do all these go to the sawmill? Those are all going to be push-ins as well. Well, that one goes to the Ela house. So those are all going to be push-ins. So let's do this. Let's disconnect here. I'm thinking before I click that coupler, what do I want to do? Actually, okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I need to put these... We need to move these cars. We need to move some cars around anyway. So before we disconnect the coupler, let's put this back on. And what I want to do is, can we just go ahead and bring you up to, say, can we bring you up to, say, right here? I'll say this might be more than it can handle, dude. We might be getting some wheel slip going. Because we're notch 8 right now. Oh, the other ones are going to be... I'm thinking those are a pull out. So I can't... I've got to... This is going to be interesting. We're going to see how well this goes. We might need an actual 2 engines for this. That's a heavy load coming out of there. 1,200 tons. Honestly thought that this engine would be able to handle this, and maybe that's not the case. Oh yeah, we should be able to... We're not going to disconnect. We should be able to just put it on the end. That's like down... This was like... I don't know, we'll find out. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's doing her now. She's got her. Okay. So back over to this guy. What we want to do is I want to put these cars... How many cars up should we go here? Because I kind of just want to put them up here. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's do a yard. We're going to move them up 10 cars. Forward. Yes, we're forward. And we can go ones at a time. Because I kind of just want to move it up to the end here. Now remember, we can only do like 5 or 6 cars at a time here. Is this guy full yet? No, he is not full. We got 3 more calls. 3 more calls. Let's go 2 more cars here. 2 more cars. Can we go 2 more cars? That's probably going to be good right there. That's going to be good right there. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, set the handbrake on that, and we will put this down to, say, here. Now, I could do that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it where I'm going to put these cars down to, say, let's say it's push it to there. We'll run the one car over to the Ela house track, which might need to be picked up anyway. There's nothing even there. So the house track, I think, is one of these two. So it's actually going to be a push-in anyhow. Oh, I've got a siding there. So I can pull it and then come back around and push it into the siding. We'll do that. All right, here we go. Let's hit the sand. Did I accidentally hit the shutdown? No. I thought I'd hit the engine shutdown button. Sometimes I just push buttons. It's fine. What we're gonna do here. I'm gonna do this. Get a quick screenshot. Might as well. Is it coupled? My brother, you're gonna need to hammer it down here. We need to run 8 on that. Oh, there's a bell. There's a thing. There's a bell.